Hello, gang. Welcome back. And we're deep in the end game of Everhood. It might be over in the next few minutes. We will see. Or this might take a while to beat. We will see how it goes. Either way, I'd say we're almost there. Whatever it is. This seems unfair. We'll figure it out. Someone there. Oh god, we're so far. Oh no, we checkpointed. Okay, that's good. I don't know what you're telling me because I'm focused on dodging you nerds. Do I have to kill you now? Inside the ones that die. No physical constraints. We got the upper hand now. Oh, really? Nerds are gonna fight me? It's gone too far. Red has been helping us. We just didn't know. They killed us. Yes, they did. They did what I couldn't do. But I did the right thing. By not killing. We should not fear death. As it has come to free us. So I was supposed to lose that? I mean, I guess. Can't understand how you went through with this monstrous act. To be the only one powers to kill in a world of immortals. Against their will, you took their lives. Is it my purpose to kill everyone? Was I sent here on a mission? Have I forgotten my destiny? Don't be mistaken, I've thought about this for many years. So many wanted to end their lives and didn't struggle. Even if they had asked me, I don't think I could have killed them. What are you talking about? You were the one that killed us. What? No, it was the doll. That doll body was burned up in the incinerator, Pink. But as always, the main problem was what was inside. To cope with losing your body, you created an illusion. But what? Don't go. No. For everything, you were still the killer. No, it wasn't me. It was not me. I did not kill you all. It was Red. Am I stuck here now? Is this all a test? I can't do this alone. Please, Red, you have to help me. Beg you, you have to help me. I cannot do this alone. Oh, there's one kind of help that I can offer. Thank you. It's not the entire body, but it'll have to do. Control me like you have always done. Please guide me. shit. Was it really all in my head? No, it couldn't have been. I know you're out there. What have I... It'll be my eyes. I trust in the human. Guide me out of this hellscape. It works. I can't believe it. It does work too. Or did it? Sorry, I'll remain silent. As long as I trust you, you can guide me out of here. Okay, I'll remain quiet now. Finishing a day, dog. I hope so. I'm not really sure. I think we're close to the end, though. I would suspect that we are. Oh, it's that weirdo frog. Your journey is almost over now. Time to save. Yep. Right, good luck. Thanks. Hello, Pink. Hi. Knowing you've accomplished what I've asked of you, it makes me very happy for you. Your biggest challenge is yet to come, so please stay and relax until you feel ready. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Beyond there lies the end of your journey. I don't understand. There may be 100 different explanations for what's behind that door, but in the end, I wouldn't want to be called liars. You just have to find out for yourself. Where are we? We're not in the physical world anymore. We're not in the end either. We're in a sort of waiting room. Place for you to collect yourself and come to peace before the final part. Where are you anyway? Just someone who cares a bit too much. But your no questions from me, why have I helped you? I think so. Seen everyone for so long, not been able to experience the end. That's why I helped you. Tell others. I understand now. Why did I have to kill everyone? I asked myself that question numerous times, but due to recent events I feel obligated to give you an answer. Because you wanted it, Pink. To some degree you wanted to experience this. Like that incarnation, all the moral complications that arise, so I asked for it. Maybe in a sense, but possibly. You'll find out soon enough. Can't take any other questions. Let me know if you'd like to repeat any of that. No? You gotta die. I'll admit, I did not expect this. I'm sorry. Oh, he's just dead. No fight. Fair enough. Stupid frog. Did I go the right way? So it looks suspiciously like the door we came in. I see, we're supposed to go that way. Water is getting deeper. Smells horrible. I'll be honest, I've got conflicting feelings. I didn't want to die, but I think I was miserable. See, I threw away my own eye. The mushroom first. Why? I don't know. I'm so bored. I don't know what to do anymore. there's no good one thing he wanted. Instead, he tries to destroy everything. He was agreed that ruined everything very big. He used your powers to end the rest of us. You made us into your slaves. He says you suffocated because you always wanted more. I saw opportunities to make it better for myself. Made my own world. What should I have done? Throw everything away for nothing? We're gonna keep resisting. I think it was my friend, but they were sick. I think I asked for help, but no one could help them. Sometimes we would meet you, Red. Most days it was fine, but some days it killed. It was written out because of all the murder in the past. They asked us, no, they bet us to end their life several times. I couldn't accept it. Spink was not a murderer. Spink was not an option. You know, Professor Orange tried anyway. I wish I could have helped Pink. That's the beast. Always so helpful. But I forgot. I was the one who turned you into a doll. Before that, you were in a more unstable form, barely physical. Turned you into one of us. Some might say I turned Dash into a tangible form, but I didn't solve her issue. Me and my associates tried to find a more permanent solution. Nothing we did was ever enough. Being reminded of my past, I knew I was never a morally good individual. I can only blame myself. He looks kind of like Robotnik, actually, doesn't he? It never satisfied my curiosity. I stand by my actions, and I would probably act this way again. Now I'll finally see. I'd have to let it happen. It's cold. It doesn't feel good. It's uncomfortable. Age will always get you, you know? Someone has found a way out, but it requires immense determination. The only way out for you, Link, is to surrender yourself. I think you already knew that. Have what it takes to save Link? Yes. Good. You see things through. That is good for it. But it is far from over. Look into the darkness, face the abyss. I think we have to let it happen. Everything is burning inside. It's freezing cold. This is truly the end. Is that it? Nope. Been some time since last sight, generally. To whom am I speaking? hard to know when this will end. I'd say we were past the threshold of wackiness a while ago. I mean, I can dodge so long as I can see, Jesus. Super helpful when you're trying to dodge stuff, though. What's it after them? The dog's earlier question of are we finishing it might be a skill issue. A minute doing it. Who believes me? I killed everyone. chill out and give me a break. Has not been easy. Nope. You fought well. Checkpoint, good. Most important one. Still left. The screen effects are cool. They don't help sometimes though. Perspective's so fucked up, I don't know if I'm gonna dodge it down good or not. Farewell? Oh shit. I thought so. Oh, there is an HP bar, okay. Oh. We're barely making a dent in this thing. We are making a dent. That was our better run yet, though. Damn it, everything was going fine. Uh, this game, Jesus. So difficult. Fuck, that initial jump is fucked. I know it's coming, but it just still gets you. That was bad. Jesus, that was also bad. Come on. Go on. My nose would pick right then to get itchy. Oh, that last bit is terrible. Jesus. Jeebus H. Christ, what are we gonna do? Get good. Where am I? Am I dead now? What am I? Hello? Do not worry. You have done well. This is the end of this life. Before we venture forward, I have something to show you. Is it me? Right now, you're awake. Your favorite room from the immortal realm. Welcome to the waiting room. This is the place of reconciliation. The place after death. At the end of this game. It's been an absolute joyful experience to see you go on this journey. I had fun too. Some have waited for you here. Oh. Sorry for attacking back. Thought I did the right thing. It is both exciting and a bit melancholic. I'll leave this realm. I have lived for so long. I feel like there is so much more for me to discover. Thank you for all the good times, Spink. Thank you, Mr. Beach, for always looking out for me. What theories about there being additional layers of consciousness after death? The rationalist and materialist in me couldn't let myself truly indulge in it. So, any case, I'm glad there is life beyond that. I'm sorry for my actions of malice against you. I was tactless. I am thankful. I was hurt. You helped me out. Fresh orange, not so nice. I've never got the chance to truly meet you. For so many years, no, for so many decades, I've been living in a world of error. Self is my Professor Orange to give me things so I couldn't leave. I'm so happy it's all over now. I do feel regret. Regret that I didn't take it into my own hands and free myself from Professor Orange. If I just gathered courage, I could have... I don't know. But still, I'm happy to be finally free now. Wow, I couldn't believe that there was more to it all. I'm so thrilled. As if the world would just cease to exist. Plop! Then nothing, you know? This is truly astonishing. No, save point, really? Great to silence you. I believe if you want to trade this, but no felt pressure based on physical reason for now. Thank you for everything. Do you want to save your progress? Yeah, why not? It's been amazing. I wonder where we will appear now. Fishy! What a strange place. Sometimes when it gets really quiet, I hear a voice. I can't decide whether it's nice or not sometimes. I didn't know I was an immortal. Knowing that there is more... Sorry, it really makes me feel invigorated. I feel so stupid. I thought we were already in the afterlife. I'm happy there's another journey. A bit sad I've become quite accustomed to my body. But I have existed for eons. Maybe some change is good. It's been hard for you to kill everyone, but I'm glad you took the role of Reaper. I've lost everything. The world doesn't exist. Not really me anymore. All these things I used to care about, they don't matter. Strangely, I feel relieved. Thank you again for freeing me. This world still has secrets left to uncover. I can't believe there's another world after that. Thought everything would just stop and turn black for all eternity. Maybe an eternity is already past. I don't even know anymore. But I am glad it seems. It's more to life than what I thought. Across to the other realm, I see. It'll be a pleasure showing you this world, Red. Fortunately for you, human, you will not be joining us tonight. Don't worry, your time will come. You've done well. A strange place you brought me to. Oh, because I killed the sign. Probably. You've done well, human. The inhabitants have been there a long time. It's great to finally see them come back. As for you, Pink, I hope you understand what needs to be done. It's a hard task. Something no one should be forced to do. Not good for the soul to be immortal when you need to know. So it seems. We're not going to bother with another break, seeing as we seem to be right at the end. You did well. We can finally know peace. It wouldn't have been possible without you. Hey, this seems like a good place for a fish, so you can call me Fridge. No wait, Tomby is better. When you killed me, I was like, this is where it all ends. But then it didn't. I'm ready for something new. To be honest with you, Pink, I never expected the afterlife to look like this. It's been nice, but I do feel a bit sad. Really sad. If I heard the story, you're glad that's how you're able to do all this. You missed her. Oh, I can't stay here, but I guess this is goodbye then. Thank you for all the encounters. We sure had a blast. Right. Hey! That goes past you, huh? Alright, I'm out of here. You better be. Glad you were right. Changed quite a bit. How long has it been since we saw each other? I can't tell. I know we didn't leave on good terms, but I'll let you know that I'm thankful that you did. It's a great life with lots of friends and fun. When I was alone, I didn't have such a great time. Anyway, I'm happy you helped me. I'm sorry for, lashing out at you. That's okay. I was shocked at everything that happened, but I'm happy how it all turned out. I think Flan is the happiest of us. Great. It's happy to see you again. Once I died, I felt free to everything became dark and got a bit scary. After a while, that frightful feeling disappeared. When I opened my eyes, I was here. I knew you weren't a bad guy. This is it, huh? What was the point of it all? You got something to see, right? Earlier. You did job good. Looking forward to the reward. Not to everyone then, except the frog in the middle. Hello, human. Are you ready to end the game? Okay, so that's where we end the game. Okay, we just have Frogo to talk to them. It was a pleasure that you were able to fill the summons. Finally venture onward and leave this place. Afraid I put too much pressure on you. What I asked of you isn't suitable for me. You had a reason for coming here, didn't you? Even this world didn't prepare, I have a strange feeling there is more to this world. It's been amazing. Alright, let's end the game. It's been a spectacle watching you. Let us say farewell, in a way it deserves to end. Oh no. Of course. Hope you found this experience interesting and enjoyable. What was that? Before we close the curtains. Send this in proper fashion. Sending it in proper fashion. We did it, I think. As well. I'm pretty sure we were invincible for that last part. Thank you for everything. What you did. We'll never forget. Here we are. I don't think I'll ever forget this either. This will be wild. The end of the road. We've witnessed an eventful journey. Many words have been said, some thoughts have been shared. Before you leave, do you wish to hear the last absolute truth? Yes. There are no absolute truths. You're free to wrap your half-truths into whatever. That is the true beauty of it. Make the rest stop. Still have a long time left, and some after that. Take care of yourself, my friend. Question mark. Come and visit us again. never ends in Everhood. New game plus unlocked. We did it, Joel. Let me grab a whiskey. Gotta say, that was a wild game. Music is phenomenal though. The whole game is just a good vibe throughout. Please write to us and tell us how our game made you feel. Reach out on social media. I might. Just do that. See if they're on the old blue sky. Give them a skeet. I don't know what we're calling it. That was cool though. Ah, you can replay all the battles now. That's cool. These are like extra ones, I think. Oh, cool, 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 cool. That was Everhood was great though. Everhood was great. Let's go to our big camera and get a bit of music going. We'll have a whiskey to mark that one being in the books. So that means if we look at our schedule, I think it's Brave Fencer Musashi coming in. It won't be coming in until next week, but yeah, Brave Fencer Musashi comes in. We move ever closer to something. I don't know. We're having a whiskey anyway. This is what we're having. Hard Fallen. Triple distilled version. We had the regular version before. Here's to Everhood, I guess, which is game number. Let me look at the old Discord. Game number 18 for the year. Well, yeah. Here's to Everhood. I expect to be on tomorrow, and we will be doing some Disco Elysium tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, I don't expect to be on. Well, Friday is a bit iffy. Thursday, definitely not. And over the weekend, we will see. We will see. But yeah, better game in the books. Cheers. Here's to Everhood. Chin chin. Oh. Ooh. That packs a punch. We'll have a second one. I need to wind down and sleep. That is a wild game, though. I would strongly recommend that to anyone. I had a very good time with that. Very good time. I'll do my last bit of chilling then anyway. That's our schedule. Some Disco Elysium is what we'll be at tomorrow. Discord is where you'll get any other updates, like when we're starting a new game, Brave Fencer Musashi or whatever, and the Elden Ring playthrough is going up on the archive channel at the moment. I think we have the first 50 parts of 180 up there. Yeah, we're getting Elden Ring up on the archive channel at the moment, is what we're doing. Yeah, Everhood has been great. Everhood has been really, really good. No, Lucas, thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for being here. That's what the second old whiskey is for. Although I'll take a second before I drink it. Yeah, second whiskey is for all of you. Each and every one of you that are here throughout the playthroughs. You all make the stream what it is. I keep saying it. Appreciate each and every one of you that are hanging out or lurking or just supporting anything I do in any way at all. This one's for y'all. Cheers. Drink. Whoa! Good whiskey. Good whiskey. Oh. Who we going raiding? I think we'll go raid Machi's, playing some Fire Emblem Tree Houses, which is a game I played. Jeez, when did we play Fire Emblem? I have my list open actually. Well, we finished Fire Emblem Tree Houses in 2023, so a while ago. But I had a good time with that game. I liked it a lot. We'll go with the bunk raids. That's really about it. I should see everyone tomorrow for some Disco Elysium. Looking forward to it. You all know the dealio other than that. Be good, be kind, be nice to each other. Think about what you put out into the world, make it a better place. And I'll see you all really soon. Bye!
If you're feeling all you kind of could be your man up with. If your knees go and your teeth go, maybe you bumped into. Flies through the night looking for a bite, but he's back home by daylight. If you're sort of or you're a little, it's certain you run into. If your heart goes or your mind goes, man, you've had a brush with.